Alopecia is a medical condition that leads to hair loss. And for many Black women, it carries a unique set of challenges that go just beyond the physical. So hair has deep cultural, social, and emotional significance in the Black community, you'd know, of course, and losing it can impact one's identity and self-esteem in profound ways. So today we're going to be diving into the experiences of Black women who face alopecia, exploring the underlying causes, the impact on mental health, self-worth, and ways, finding strength and community while advocating for greater awareness and understanding. Zoey Mkabela, who's the CEO of Volumicious.
Yes, Volumicious.
Got it, Volumicious. Love it.
Yes.
Zoey, thank you so much. This is such a great conversation that we're going to have, but I want to start with what alopecia is.
So basically, alopecia means hair loss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically hair loss, and there's different types of, alopecia.
Yeah.
There's the scarring alopecia, which is permanent hair loss, and there's also the non-scarring alopecia. But there's most common types of alopecia that are out there that affect women, and I'll just name the top 5.
Yes.
So the most common one is traction alopecia.
Okay.
So traction alopecia is your receding hairline.
Yes.
And that's mostly caused by incorrect braiding, tightening, and pulling of the hair.
Yes, I just stopped braiding my hair because of that. Yes.
Well, okay. And then there's also the androgenic. Androgenic alopecia is the balding. It also affects men.
Oh, yes.
So you start losing hair at the center of your head. That's mostly genetic. And then there's telogen alopecia. So telogen alopecia is triggered by pregnancy and stress. So sometimes women who are pregnant, they will notice that their hair starts to shed. That's the alopecia that I also experienced, because I also lost my hair because of telogen alopecia. As well as stress. Stress is one of the common reasons why many people are losing their hair. Then we've got anagen alopecia. Anagen alopecia is basically triggered by the radiation with chemotherapy, especially women that have cancer and they have to do the treatments. So the radiation from the chemo then takes away their hair. And then we also have alopecia areata, where someone's own immune system attacks their hair follicles.
Yeah, I mean, Zoey, and then you started a product that actually deals with this, which is fantastic.
Yes.
Did you do that because of the, I don't know if it's correct to say, the form of alopecia you had?
Yes.
Is that what bolstered this move? Tell me a bit about it.
Yes, definitely. So in 2016, as I mentioned, I experienced telogen alopecia. It was induced by pregnancy and stress. And because I've never had hair problems before, I've always had hair, I missed my hair. And I was frustrated with, wearing the wig and having to take it off. And you look yourself in the mirror and you don't always feel confident. So Volumicious was actually inspired by a research project that I did at the University of Stellenbosch.
Wow.
So my research project involved, I was looking at a plant that was eaten by pregnant sheep. So this pregnant sheep, when they ate this particular plant, the newborns were born without fur.
Wow.
So I had to investigate what was in the plant that was causing this hair loss, and I spent about 10 months in the lab isolating this compound and studying its effect at the molecular level. And I was actually able to discover that it was inhibiting a particular biochemical pathway that was inhibiting this hair growth. And at the end of the year, I actually won a prize for best poster presentation for my research project. That was in 2008. Now, fast forward, it's 2018, I'm going through a lot in my life, and my hair is gone. And an inner voice, just said, go revisit your article and go and read. And I went and read up, and I got the idea to look at the opposite effect, because animals and humans, we fall under the same genetic class, which is mammals. So there's not so much genetic variation at the molecular level. So I went and looked at actives that are in plants that can actually bring back hair. And to the help of a local manufacturing company, I got a lot of them, and they just fused them together. I tested it on my own hair, and this was to fix my hair, not to even commercialize, commercialize this. And I always say it was really God's plan for me to take this part. So I started testing this product every month, and I would take pictures. Then on the second month, I noticed the volume was just huge.
And I mean, look how voluminous your hair looks. It's incredible. It is so healthy.
Yes, thank you.
And we struggle with healthy hair. now, in particular as women, you know, because I find like, well, for me, the wig, I wear it because it's just much quicker, a fast-paced life and all of that. But my hair underneath also needs to be healthy. So this is very important. This product is wonderful. It kind of gives back that confidence as well. Because I know that feeling when you take off the wig and you're like,
is this me?
Is this me? Right? You will scare people when you take the wig off. But this is wonderful. You know, tell me more.
And Volumicious is really here to help women regain their hair confidence.
Yeah.
Because our hair is our heritage.
True.
You know, my hair is my crown. My hair is my glory.
Yes.
You know, I feel beautiful wearing my hair. I can walk in a room and people are like, is that your hair?
Yes.
I'm like, yes, it's my hair, and I can also help you have it. So Volumicious is basically restoring the dignity of African people to say we can wear our own hair, we can feel beautiful, you know, wearing our own hair.
That's really amazing. So where to for the product? I mean, has it gained traction? Are people interested in it?
Yes,
I know a lot of people who struggle with, you know, receding hairlines for whatever reasons, in particular the ones that you've mentioned.
Yeah, no, I believe it has gained traction. As I mentioned, I created it in 2016. I was still working in corporate. Then 2019, I resigned from 10 years of corporate experience to go run the business full time.
Power to you.
Yeah, so the business has 2 hair clinics where we actually help women to grow their hair. We do certain treatments that help people grow their hair. People always believe that when they have alopecia, because to them alopecia is like a disease. And I say it's not a disease, it's just a condition. Yes, there are those that can be treated. Yes, there are those severe types of alopecia, like your scarring alopecia, but the sooner you discover the problem, there's always preventative measures that one can take, like taking anti-inflammatory drugs that can stop that whole process. But we currently have 2 hair clinics in Johannesburg where we help, you know, men and women, because men also are affected. It's not only a woman's problem.
I'll take some of my friends there.
Yes, and also what's also for me, I believe a lot in social impacts and empowering people. So the business has over 150 distributors in South Africa and out of South Africa that are selling the products and making a living, you know, because as an entrepreneur, I believe that it's my responsibility to provide or to be part of the solution that is affecting our country, which is poverty, inequality, and unemployment.
100%.
So that whole distribution thing is basically
Creating
providing,
jobs.
it's creating jobs,
Absolutely.
you know, indirectly to say, you know what, hustle. If you're earning a salary,
yes,
you know,
the salary is not enough.
Multiply your salary, because I
Absolutely.
started the business with my salary when I was still in corporate, and I grew it from there.
Zoey, thank you so much. It's really been a pleasure having you.
So much.
We'll continue this discussion, but we've run out of time. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so much for
Indeed,
having me.
Zoey Mkabela, CEO of Volumicious.